Let's see. I guess that's a good thing. I don't want to be having everything going wrong for me once I inherit the powers. Oh yeah, because Spider-Man always. Well, we had talked about that last night. Spider-Man always has everything bad happening to him, but that's because of the writers. But anyway, so yeah, Daisy. There's just so many things that can result of being a gamer if you're actually invested in the hobby. But that goes with anything. It's like, just like somebody that reads a lot of books. You find that the people that read a lot of books, they might become more interested in like, movies or art, different cultures. So, that's why I was saying, it's like there's no easy way to really answer that question. Sure, there's different things that can happen as a result of playing games for for a long time, but it's like it's different for everybody too, though. I'm the type of person where I'm going to actually branch out into other interests, no matter what I do. Other people are not the same way. Some people might only play like, Call of Duty or whatever, and they only play it because, they either playing with friends or they just like shooters. Or that very basic shooter, I should specify. But yeah. And they don't really get anything else out of it. That's it. Me, on the other hand, like I said, no matter what I do, I branch off into other things. So somebody can tell me about like a specific song, or they can, get me into a specific game, and then I might have a new interest based on that. But that's me. That's the type of person I am. Other people, they don't, a lot of them don't do the same thing. Thanks, Alberto. So like with any, hobby that's out there, what you get out of it is what you make of it. And then another thing is like, gaining like the great reaction time and, and all the other skills that can come along with gaming. It's like, it's not something that's cultivated overnight. It's not easy. You have to practice. You have to actually, invest time into playing games, regularly. So anything that you see us doing, there's many hours of practice behind that, hundreds of hours, if not thousands. But that's the type of dedication that you have to have if you want to play games, seriously. Now, you have to go even beyond that if you want to be a pro. Just like when I showed you that link to that tournament. People that do stuff in tournaments, is like they practice way more than, than person that plays more casually like me. Whereas, for me, it's like I play, semi-serious, because I'm trying to get better. But I don't practice on a pro level to where I just spend every waking moment playing, specific games just for the purpose of winning tournaments. I don't do that because I'm not interested in being a pro like that. So there's levels to everything when it comes to gaming. No matter what genre it is. But generally speaking, I'm great at, pretty much any game I play. But that comes from like, many years of experience. That's just how it is for me. And also think about it this way. Anime could easily lead a person to playing video games as well. Like Pokemon, for instance. That's an easy example. For Pokemon, a lot of people around the world watch the anime. And then when Pokemon that came out with the mainline games, people started to play those because they love Pokemon. It can really be just that simple. Now, granted, the first game that I had beat when I was a kid was Super Mario 64. Now, I say it's Super Mario 64. I'm not 100 like anime I watch and I learned many things, so that's why I wanted to know. But I get your point. Okay, yeah, I'm glad you understand because yeah, they're just one of those things. You know, anime and video games are quite similar. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I got into Pokemon with black and white anime, but I didn't start playing it until Sun. Yeah, you know, there's definitely a link between video games, anime, manga, and books. Like all of them are similar forms of creative media. You know, and in each one of them, they can take aspects from any, you know, for either, you know, either hobby. So they can take inspiration from one another or whatever. But yeah, you know, great question. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, if you got any more questions, then you know, just fire away. Into gaming, you know, and initially that was one of my reasons too. You know, but it's not just an escape anymore. It's more than video games can easily do the same thing. You know, it all depends on their writing. You know, whoever made the stories and everything. You know, and then once you get invested, certain things can happen. You know, next thing you know, your favorite character dies, or one of your favorite characters die. It's like a white room. Like, what you mean? I hate when they kill off my favorite character. Okay, so who wants to watch me do some combo trials? That Classroom Elite? I've heard of that, but I never watched it. Wait. Hold on. What do you mean I've only done 89% of her combos? I thought I did 100%. Wait, did they add new combos? Nah, they must be trolling me. Hold on. Let me look. They did add new combos. Oh shit. Alright, let's see how hard these are. Okay. Hold on. So I'm surprised they dropped even more combos. Yeah, me too. Oh, that's a little strange. Let's see. Hold on. Hien, and then... Okay, so hold on. No. Hold on. Let me see an example. That's cool. That second hit is whiffing. Alright, hold on. Oh! Okay, hold on. Oh, bro. Okay, so I got that for. Damn. Damn. No. Okay, and then that do 4V. Then I have to jump cancel that. Then I have to do that, and then okay. Well, this one is a little rough. Oh, bro! So, does it automatically side switch? Let me look. No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh! Alright, Alberto, you wanna know why this combo is hard? Okay, so, first off, let me show you. It's a little awkward connecting the 2-1-4 light after the Heian. So after this, connecting this afterwards, that's awkward. So I have to adjust to doing that. And then, with this, in order to make this connect, I think I have to do a slight delay. I think like that. So they are not immediate, but I have to do a slight delay. And then I have to do an increased version of this. Then do forward B, jump cancel that. Then do this, and then do the common ender. So yeah. See, look at this. Yeah, that combo was hard. And I keep accidentally side switching. No. Ah. See, here's the other thing. So, after I do the additional A for this, for Mugen, I have to immediately do this, but then I have to delay the second hit. That's throwing me off. Wait, why am I not getting that? Oh, even though I got the side switch, I almost got that. Okay. So I got the jump cancel forward V. I was close. Okay. No! No! Damn it! I just had to do down and B. Okay, hold on. Oh, now it doesn't side switch? Bro. No. No, down and V, down and V. No.